Basically put in a, alright, so we're going to basically put in a supply line. This is our 3/4 inch supply line. That's poly, not PVC. And there it is. Waiting for us to do some work on it. And what we're going to do is we're going to patch over this weed fabric when we're all done. So basically we're going to run this over to a stake that we've put in the center of that future garden box. And we're going to need to run a water line from there. It's going to cut through the weed fabric, the direct path from here to there. And it's as easy as all that. Now, the blades don't hold up too well to this, so go through them pretty quickly, but gets the job done. Okay, so at our termination point, I'm going to cut back a little bit here. A similar cut over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to stake back this weed fabric both directions. So I have some room to work because we're going to need to dig a little bit of a trench to put the pipe in and make our connection over there, and we'll have a connection here and a pipe that comes up here, and we'll sew this all back up. Alright, so I'm going to make the connection here. The place where I want this to come up, I'm trying to stay as close to dead center as I can, so I'm going to use these cutters here. This is poly tubing. It cuts pretty easy. So you just put this over the section you want to cut, squeeze, pops right off. Okay, now we're going to be putting a clamp on, and because I bought them just a tad tight, should have gone one size up, but they're still working just fine. We have to unscrew it just a little bit to get it loosely over the pipe. This is going to be important because when we try to slide this on, it's going to need a little room to expand, so it should move loosely here. So we're going to put this T in, orienting it so that it'll be facing up because we want the pipe to go up. And we're just going to tap this baby. Keep it straight. Tap this baby in. And we've tapped it in until it's almost covering the neck. Now it's in there fully. And we finish off this just using a screwdriver. It's also a hex, so there's other tools that you can use if they're strong enough. Okay, so we've actually installed some irrigation here, and basically there's a real simple connection here. It's a T, and we've cut out a section of pipe, slid it over the T. There's clamps on either side that hold them. It's very important to put those clamps on over the hose before you put the T in place, otherwise it's very difficult to get this back off again. Well, when we get to the termination point, what we're calling the riser, I'm inside the bounds of the box right now. We're going to have this pipe that's going to come up above the level of the dirt. And so in order to make a good tight seal there, we're going to put on some Teflon tape. Actually, it sticks to itself pretty well. You just need to get it on there and then wrap it around in the threads. We're going to go around a full 2 times, and it actually tears very easily. And then we take this piece, put it into its socket, ready for business here. So this is going to be how the water gets up into the box. There'll be a contraption on top that'll help distribute it to the rest of the plants in this box. Okay, well, we've reached the end of our day today, and we've achieved our goal, which was to get the irrigation system in. As we can see, we have what we're calling riser tubes that are now spaced for each of the planters on down the fence line here. And then we also got them located out into the planters that will be along this area. And the next phase will now be actually building the boxes. And so we got some wood cutting to do and screwing them all together with angles. And we'll continue with that on a different day. Thanks.